And welcome back to another self-care with Bear video. Today we're going to be doing the Blue Mermaid makeup tutorial. So we're going to start it off with the normal routine, which is the moisturizer followed by the setting powder, then taking your favorite setting spray and set and hold all of that. Now please make sure you wait for your setting spray to dry before applying your primers, that's a good one. Now we are going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish primer and then the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish shadow primer. Now guys, we are going to be filling in our brows like the norm, so I'm taking my eyebrow pencil and I'm drawing a fine line underneath my brow. Then I'm going to go through and feather out, filling out any gaps, and then I'll finish off by drawing a tail, filling in the tail and connecting the line from the top to the arch of the brow. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support. It has been overwhelming and I am so thankful for you guys watching. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking my Juvia's concealer and I'm creating a shape with my brow. So I'm carving underneath and taking it down onto my eyeball. What a face that is right there. Now I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm blending out my concealer, taking it down and blending out on my eyelid is the correct word for that one. And I'm getting ready to set this. Now I'm going to take just any plain white eyeshadow color. You creep, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. And I'm going to use that to set. I'm using a white to set my base so it is a neutral color because I am using blues and I really want the colors to be neutral and not have any other pigments show through. So these are the colors we're going to be using today, guys, and we're going to show you how I created this crazy mermaid look. Hey bud, what's going on? All right, so I'm going to grab my favorite palette, which is my Huda, and I believe it's called the... I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to take my eyeshadow powder number 2 and I'm going to use this with a angled brush, carving around my eyelid into my crease and my brow bone. Now I'm going to take out a fluffy blending brush with no powder on it or color, and I'm going to blend it out all the way up into my eyebrow bone. I really want to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to take my ColourPop eyeshadow number 3, which is the coconut, I believe. I didn't really enjoy this product because I found it quite difficult to blend out with. However, the color was amazing. So I swapped pretty quickly for a similar color, which is the Juvia's. So it's number 4. And I'm just going to help blend it out and sing a little jam. So I'm blending back over the top of that color and blend out to cover any harsh blending lines that I had. Now you can see that this is a bit of a darker product as well. It's more of a deep blue than it is that teal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Morphe palette and I'm going to grab a blue, a really bright, vibrant navy blue, and I'm going to go over the top, blending out to the darker color and also out into the mid of my eye. Now I'm going to take a black. Please be careful with any black eyeshadow that you start with a minimal amount of color and then blend it to make it darker. You don't want to use a lot straight away, otherwise you'll find it quite difficult to blend that color back out. Now I'm taking another fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to blend out that black line. Now I'm going to use a new product that I have, and it is the BH Cosmetics Eye Lights. And it is in the color Gnarly, I believe, and I'm going to use it with a flat, rounded brush to create a holographic glitter. So it's going to go from the inner crease, or inner corner, I should say, all the way out to the mid-length of my eye. And then I'm going to take another blank blending brush and blend it out. Now we're not doing any crazy wings with this look today. All we're going to do is a fine eyeliner line right along our lash line. This is just going to help our false eyelashes sit and look a lot nicer. Now go back through and clean up any messy lines that you have or take off any excess. For me, it was just a little bit of the black powder and I wanted to create a sharper line. Now go through with your favorite foundation and carve your brows out. I use my angled concealer brush as well. I just clean it up before using my foundation. And then from there, I'm gonna take a flat foundation brush because like I said, each week, I don't wanna get foundation in my hair, so I like to create a little bit more of a line. So I'll use my flat brush to go back around my eyebrows and around my hairline. Now I'm gonna go in with my angled foundation buffer and blend it all out, going down around my face as well. Now make sure you guys are also using your foundation to blend around underneath your chin and down to your neck because you don't want any foundation lines. Now from there, once I've done all my foundation, making sure I blend it down my neck, I'm going to take my favorite concealer and go underneath my eyes and around to my temples. And I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. And I like to use really small beauty blenders when I'm going around my eyes, especially if I want to create a really nice, sharp eyeshadow line. I don't want to have a big one. I find it quite hard to control. Now, like I do each week, as I use my beauty blender and some concealer to create my T-zone and highlight my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Now from there, make sure you guys set your concealer. So once again, I use a small beauty blender and it is a dry one. And I'm going exactly around where I just took my concealer. So under my eyes and my T-zone. I'll let it sit for a moment and then I'm just going to take any excess powder that I have and blend it out onto the rest of my face. I make sure I go down my neck as well so I don't actually transfer that onto any of my clothes. Now from here, I took this way too far down. Make sure you don't, but I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer to create a dark contour line underneath my cheekbone. And then from there, I also go underneath my chin, which I've told you guys I've done before. Blend it all the way down your neck though, so it does make it a little bit darker. And also around my temples to my forehead. Then I take an angled blending brush and I blend it out around my face and under my chin. And then I'll take my flat brush, hey Putty, again with these glow socks, and I go around my nose, giving a little bit of a contour. Now taking your blush, I go through and I do the tip of my nose, my cheeks, and up around onto my forehead, a little bit onto my chin as well. Now I'm going to use a different highlighter with you guys today, so I am going to use the Kat Von D, I believe it's called the Alchemist Highlighter, and it is in the teal aquamarine color. I bought the travel size because I wasn't sure about it, but I like that it gives off a little bit more of a blue look rather than so much a rose. Now to finish my eyes off, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow number 8, and I'm just going to take it underneath my lashes, on my lower lashes, and onto my waterline as well, just creating a little bit of a different color and some depth into this look. Make sure you blend it out so there's no harsh lines. Take a little bit of glitter. I like to use the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Dreamland Glitter Gel. It's already got the glue in it, so all you have to do is find a brush. Now set your eyeshadow, use your favorite lipstick and lashes, put some jewelry on, and you're good to go. Thank you guys for watching this week's makeup tutorial. For all the products descriptions and brushes, click the link below and you'll be able to check it out. Guys, give this week's video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn that notifications bell on. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Thursday's vlog. Bye everyone!